Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Chris from Chris Glides and Lowrides, and today I'm gonna take me a quick ride on the 22 Lowrider S. I'm gonna head up to Harley-Davidson in Laurel, Maryland. It's called Old Glory, and I'm just gonna see what they're doing up there. I know that there's an event today from 6 to 9, but the rain will be out 100% this afternoon. So I'm gonna take a ride up there now, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. So as I begin this trip, I realized that I only have an hour left before the rain starts. I kind of got out the house later than I anticipated because I kept doing different things inside. And I decided to go ahead and take the trip anyway, just to get some footage and just to put something out there for you guys. The highway in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area is very dangerous. There's always a lot of cars, there's always a lot of traffic, there's always a lot of debris on the road, and there's always a lot of potholes based upon like the weather and the lack of highway construction after the weather seasons occur. There's also always construction. And a lot of people are moving in and out of the area. They're not tying stuff down properly, and there's just always stuff in the road. So you have to just be very aware of everything. And after so many years of riding in the area, you kind of know like where to expect potholes, where to expect a lot of different things, but nothing's too predictable. So you have to just be very careful. So right about here, I'm taking the exit for Laurel, Maryland, and this is where Old Glory Harley-Davidson is going to be at on the right. It's a pretty good sized store for the area. We have like about 3 Harley-Davidson dealerships like that are pretty close to where I live at, and then there's a few others that are within 100 miles. So I'm pretty lucky to be able to get to so many different Harley-Davidson dealerships at any time, just to find parts or just to hang out or go to different events and stuff like that. All right, YouTube, I'm outside of Old Glory Harley-Davidson in Laurel, Maryland, and I'm just up here. Not a lot of people out. I guess the potential threat of rain scared people away. But I just talked to a salesman named Zach, and he gave me the full history on this gunmetal gray color. And we talked about Pearl Harbor and one of the ships and things like that, and I thought it was a real interesting story. I wish I had got it recorded when I started talking to him, but I didn't realize he worked here. But it was a good story. So what they do is they put a lot of their bikes that are for sale on the side out here, and they usually have some really good, cool used bikes. So I always come past and see what they have. Just not really interested in buying, but just kind of seeing, like, taking a look at what they have out here. So as you can see, they have a pretty nice looking Pan America that's sitting out here. somebody decided to sell theirs already. I did sell mine. I really enjoyed it, but not sure why other people are selling theirs. But yeah. So here is that nice color green that they sell. The Harley sells with the one on there. Hey, how you doing? And then they have some other bikes out here. Some people are interested in these three-wheel machines that they have. I see this one has an exhaust system on there. I've never rode one of these things, but it looks from this angle kind of like a jet ski almost. And so over here we got another Glide. It looks like it has a Screaming Eagle setup and nice exhaust headers on it. So I see they did some speaker changes. So that's the benefit sometimes of buying a used bike, especially if you were to find one with a warranty or something like that. You know, a lot of times you have stuff already done to it and it turns out pretty cool. So yeah, man. So I'm gonna take a step on inside. Zach is gonna show me some of the lowriders that they have inside, Lowrider STs. He said that they sold the gray one, but they do have a black one in here. I'm kind of digging this Gold Wing, but I'm gonna keep walking.
Gold Wing's got the DCC. Yeah. It's automatic.
Oh wow. Hi, how you doing? So I'm gonna turn the camera off real quick because I don't know who wants to be videoed, and I'll get back to you guys. CVO. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so they do have some STs. This one is sold and they have this one left, and it's nice. And it looks like they sold a Street Glide CVO, man. Wow, they making some good sales in here. So I was talking to one of the guys about my bike outside, the Lowrider S, and I was kind of interested in changing out the rear light on there. And I'm looking at this Pro Beam, but I'm looking for something that doesn't stick out as much as the light that I have on there. So if you guys have any suggestions or recommendations on what kind of tail light you guys are going with on your lowriders, let me know. I see that these are a little bit more thin, and I might check it out and stick it next to mine and see what the difference is, if there's any difference at all, and see what's going on with it. It's a pretty light crowd today. Normally they have bikes all throughout the showroom, and it looks like they had some good sales going on this summer because they normally have way more bikes. So just checking out. So they have a whole lineup of STs for street glides and road glides, which is good. I'm gonna check out the motor clothes, and I'm gonna pause because the music that's going on probably gonna have a copyright violation. So I'm checking out some of the different things in here. I saw some shirts. I want to buy one, but I'm trying to lose this stomach fat before I go up a size. I'm gonna try and lose this fat and go down. I'm liking this helmet here, but it's a medium. Some of the hats are looking nice. Liking that camo jacket. I might have to grab that. Every time I come in, I end up buying a different Harley backpack and different things. Got some cool shirts. Well guys, I didn't do too much riding today. I only got to record the ride up to the Harley-Davidson dealer. I missed out on recording a good story that one of the salesmen was telling me about the color of the bike. And met some good people today and looked at a few bikes in there. I wanted to be out a little bit longer so I could record from some different angles on the bike, but I actually didn't. So I haven't done any other modifications to the bike, and I was kind of wondering what I could do with the rear end back there. I would like it if I had a solo seat, but with a different fender. And I don't know if there's any other fender markets, fenders out there on the market that I could change or modify that fender to and give it a lower seating ride. I would kind of like it if that rear wheel was kind of extended out a little bit more. But then I'll be changing the whole style of the bike. But that's what it's about sometimes. It's just customizing your Harley for what you want it to be. Every time I take this thing out, it's just an exceptional ride. I love it. This thing rides like no other Harley that I've owned before, and I think it might be the best that they have out there. I looked at the LowriderS ST, and I was trying to see if there's a way you can modify the front of this one to fit the ST fairing, but after looking at the ST fairing, I didn't like it. There's some other fairings that are out there that are available, and I'm sure that they can go on to the front of this, but the one for Harley, you can't. The ST model is different. Also, they have upgraded their front fork to be able to take the extra weight for the fairing that they have in the front. I do know that you can probably buy the bags and put the hard bags on the back, but then again, if you bought it for this reason, you don't want all that on there. This thing rides good the way it is. It's an in and around town bike. You can most likely take some road trips, but the luggage will weigh it down. You probably put a luggage bag on the back. Well, I know you can, I'm saying probably, but you can, and just go for a trip. I'm off all next week, and I might just take a trip, who knows. And so, just still reviewing this bike months later. I just hit mile 900. I think I put 928 miles, let me see. 934 miles I just got on here today, and waiting to do my 1,000-mile service. I know they have specials sometimes for about $360 every now and then at Fort Washington, but all the other dealerships right now, they're charging like $5 and some change for the 1,000-mile service. So I'm gonna have to throw it in and just I'll just miss out on the sale this time. But if you guys know of any other dealers that have a lower price on 1,000-mile service, let me know. I'll take it up there and save $200. I don't know what else to say about this thing. It's a good riding bike. As I mentioned before in a few other videos, it wasn't my style, but I just can't explain the way this thing rides. It's a different type of bike, and the way it rides makes up for everything. I've owned the Sportster S that just came out, 22. I've owned the Pan America. I've owned the Livewire. I've owned a Street Glide. I've owned 3 Road Glides, and what else? I can't even think of the other Harleys that I've had, but I've had about 7 Hayabusas. But I really like the ride of this bike more than any other Harley that I've ridden on, and it's different. All my other friends that have rode this have said the same thing. I'm not sure if the 117 is, I'm thinking the 117 engine, the Milwaukee 8 is my favorite engine on the Harley so far. I have the 131, but I like the 117 better than my 131 engine. So there you have it. That's my review of the bike. Some people asked me a few times about the Sissy bar, and they asked me if it was scratching anything right here. It is not, it doesn't move, and it's fine. There's no marks on there. It doesn't rub. It's not, all this is just one piece. So this strut bracket
is mounted to the fender. This is mounted to the strut bracket. So there's no moving as this thing goes. I don't ride two up. I haven't had any passengers, but I can if I need to. But I just don't. I just ride solo most of the time. But for the 1,000-mile review, that Sissy bar has been nice. It works. It doesn't scratch the fender up. And in the description, you'll see what kind of bar that is. So, but everything's going well with it. I have no complaints about this model Harley at all. I highly recommend it. A lot of people that I've seen in and around the area, they all have installed the tall risers, and I would recommend that. I have never rode one with the regular size bars. I don't know how comfortable that would be. I don't think it would be comfortable. So people say, well, why wouldn't Harley just make it like that? Well, some people don't want it tall, and some people want it short. I think the majority like tall risers, but that's just my opinion. I would definitely go with tall risers though. This has been modified in the front. I have a different front fairing, and I like it. I'm not sure what size windshield I have. I think it's a 9, and it does deflect wind, because even though I'm in this position, I'm sitting lower, so it works. But anyway, it was great hanging out with you guys today. If you like my content, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And I'll be sending you more content as time goes on. Check out some of my older videos as I did the build on this bike. And I will keep sending you videos on other things that I just want to record. All right, thanks. It's Chris from Chris Glides and Lowrides. Thanks for watching.